is entirely possible, you see, to begin a story in the middle. Right here, under lights, on a red rug, with two tortoises at your side at 2:45, 2:23, on a Thursday. Now, this is not the beginning of my story, obviously, or necessarily the beginning of the story that I would have chosen for us, but it is a beginning, and all good stories need one, so this will be ours. I was invited here today, you see, to talk about stories and how you can use them to affect your bottom line. I have on occasion, does anyone have a clicker for me? Thank you. I have on occasion been called the storyteller, which, to be honest, feels a little grandiose when you compare me to the greats. In fact, it makes me feel fucking silly. That said, I'm good with it because I love stories. I love stories. And what I'd like to do today is talk to you about that love. As I do, I'll explore how stories make us more human. They make us more human by letting us do the most human of things, feel. And in so doing, I'll discuss, hopefully, what they can do for our brands. I might, towards the end, because all stories have one of those too, reveal a revenue-generating secret or formula, and perhaps explain why I've brought this red rug and these two small tortoises on stage with me. But before I get to that, any storyteller worth their salt knows that one of the great rules of storytelling is to make your audience care. And in order for me to do that, I think I better tell you a little bit about myself. I think, for me, the love of storytelling all started with a book. No shit, buddy, you're thinking, all of our love of storytelling started with books, and that's certainly true for my two boys who have recently fallen in love with stories. But for me, storytelling didn't just start with a book. It started with this book. This is a book that my dad gave me for my 21st birthday. It is a book of letters. Oh, fuck. You're going to have to pause the clock. It's a book of letters. 21 letters, to be exact. One written on each of my 21 birthdays from my dad to me. Cool, eh? It is my life story told through his eyes, and of course, one hell of a birthday present. He starts his first letter like this: Dear Gareth, you're 5 days old and due to come home tomorrow, and due to come home from the Royal Lancaster Infirmary tomorrow. I thought that in time to come, you might find it interesting to know a little bit about the world in which you arrived at 15:27 on Thursday, the 21st of December, 1978. You thought I'd find it interesting? Yeah, it's my life. It strikes me, and I'm going to take a moment if you don't mind. I've lost my notes here, so give me a second. It strikes me how privileged I am to be born into a family with so much love. It strikes me how privileged I am to be born into a family where story was there from the very beginning. Give me a moment. Breathe. Dad goes on, I must say that breathe thing was beautiful. Dad goes on to tell the story about a TV show that him and Mum were watching in the hospital when I was born. And it was a show called This Is Your Life. And it featured Muhammad Ali as it told the story of his life, as he was reintroduced to people who had made an impact on him over his then 37 years. He describes, Dad does, about how Ali broke down in tears as he met his grade school teacher he hadn't seen in 20 years. And that's the stuff about stories that gets me going, the way they make us feel. Interestingly enough, the boxing fans in the room, yeah, I thought so, actually. Interestingly enough, 78 was the year in which Ali became the first three-time heavyweight champion of the world. Yet, it wasn't the stuff you'd expect that moved Ali. It was a lady who taught him at 6 years old that it was okay to dream big dreams. And maybe therein lies a lesson for us if we want to use stories to build our brands. Find the unexpected. Don't be scared of it. Look for it. It's the unexpected stuff that moves us. So 78, my life was just beginning, and stories were already all around.